He's in a great run of form. He's won 2 out of the last 4 Superbike races. In Japan, he had a second in Mandalika before struggling a little bit for a P8, and he won race 1 here.
JDT Racing is in P3. Aslan Shah!
Over the last couple of days, well done. The crowd have enjoyed it. They are getting the interviews piped into them as well. It's been a good show at Sepang. Please did not perform to expectations yesterday, Barry Russell.
No, he didn't. He slipped back, couldn't stay with the others despite his amazing qualifying performance, and ended up in P5. No, he's very good at managing his tyres. We often see, as we did yesterday, him coming strong later in the race. But P4 is not up to his usual standard.
There is Andi is the hub. Interesting. Asma will be back on board today. He still had a good battle with his teammate Seruuuu who won last time out.
Andi is the hub, who's running a medium front and a soft rear. So he's thinking about these cooler conditions.
Formation lap. Happy Sharon Abdullah, spiked P5 yesterday for JDT Racing, is on pole. Asma are we going to see today. Seruuuu for Yamaha Technic in P7, alongside Aslan Shah who made a great start yesterday.
He's on a BMW.
And Osama Murray for Victor Racing Team, representing Yemen, but based himself here in Malaysia. Laps of this 5.5-kilometer circuit. It's race 10 of the season. And we are underway, and it's a strong start from both 1 and 2. Cooney gets away, but even better getting away is Hafiz, bike number 55. Chip Nakarin also gets away to a flyer, and the tie goes through. Oh, he's cut off. Can he pick up P2? The answer is no. Lead ahead of the second group. It's a fast first lap. He's gone wide, Hafiz, and Yuki Cooney is able to maybe get the switch back, and then the acceleration down the penultimate straight. Well, 2 very different lines down that wide right-hander, and on the power there was Hafiz Sharin, able to hold off Yuki Cooney, and Yuki goes wide. Chip Nakarin goes on, former Superbikes champion. He'll be looking the big number 25 to see if he can go a little bit better, a little bit of litter on the surface. There is Aslan Shah Kamruzaman. Got himself in.
If anything, an equally strong performance. Let's see what he can do about the 3 riders in front of him, and let's see what Yuki Cooney can do about Hafiz Sharin.
Yuki Cooney, is that the lead? It's close, very, very tight. Hafiz looks like he's riding on the limits to whip it around. Yuki Cooney again looks on the inside, and this time Yuki Cooney has got the lead with a switchback from Hafiz. Ooh, I've got a feeling this is going to be a battle royale.
And I tell you what, Nakarin is right onto these 2 as well. Whereas even by this stage of the race yesterday, he did look like he was worth 3rd place, but this
2
time...
yesterday for Aslan. And there is a gap opening now. Yuki Cooney looks like he's got his set up right, and Nakarin comes on the inside of Hafiz, and Chip Nakarin going round. Plenty to go. Behind them, Aslan Shah. It's 2 seconds difference between 1, 2 and... Also, Zakon Zaidi isn't out of the picture for P4 either.
Yeah, and as Daniel has just pointed out,
Shah is in the 206s. There is Aslan, and Aslan's under pressure from Andi Istihar and Gilang. He's in a great run of form. He's won 2 out of the last 4 Superbike races. He won in Japan. He had a second in Mandalika before struggling a little bit for a P8, and he won race 1 here. Aslan Shah Kamruzaman under pressure from Andi Farid. Andi Farid needs to win this personal battle. If he can't get a podium, he wants to be as high up the standing as he possibly can be.
Yeah, he had to settle for a P4 yesterday. He had a real dip inside Aslan Shah just now. Aslan, wily fox that he is, put him in his place.
Increasing it by about a 10th each lap. There
you
was...
go. Once again, Andy Farid shows a wheel to Aslan Shah. Aslan Shah, not impressed. Reasserts himself.
Took a tenth off him that time. Live championship points, if it stands as it is now, Yuki Cooney would be the new championship leader. 2 points clear of Andi Farid, 5 points clear of Hafiz Sharim, and still in the reckoning you've got Chip Nakarim, Aslan Shah, the final two races of the season, if it finishes as it is at the moment. But it's going to change because Andi Farid has got himself into P4 ahead of Aslan Shah, and Andi Farid, that is just a little bit of protection.
Yeah, last time to respond.
Andy Gilang. This time, Aslan's under a bit of pressure. Big gap between 3 and 4. That gap is nearly 5 seconds. That's how impressive the front three have been. How impressive you...
Yep, not losing any ground.
No.
So he's still there, a little slip. And just stretched out another 2/10 of a lead that time around.
That move from 5th to 4th means that we would have a tied championship going into the final two races, with Hafiz just 5 points adrift. Cooney, mid 2.6s metronomically, lap after lap.
Absolutely brilliant stuff, as we saw yesterday, and in these much cooler conditions. Perhaps the gap there between Nakarin and Hafiz stretching a little bit.
Yeah, between them it was. Yuki Cooney first position, fastest lap at 2:06.2.
Yeah.
Aslan closing in on him.
Yeah.
This is P4. Andi Farid took the gamble, or took the calculated risk, let's call it that, of a soft compound rear tyre.
Yeah, it was the mediums, the recommended tyres by Dunlop. And he would have had a good reason for talking about tyres.
Crowd opposite the main grandstand, their eyes are peeled on the big screens that are part of the setup here at Sepang. Ooh. He had a little look down the inside, then tries to board as Aslan Shah.
Yeah, it was P2 yesterday, brilliant P2 for Aslan. And he has got this P4 back now from the championship leader, Andi Farid Izdihar, who has lost his live championship lead once again to Yuki Cooney.
It's going to be fascinating going into Buildup. The calculations. Indeed. And Aslan Shah Kamrazaman. Oh, a little wobble. That allows Andy Gilang a chance just to close up to within a tenth of a second or so as they come through in P4. But there's the power of the BMW. We are on the final lap. Yuki Cooney continues his remarkable run of times.
Just before we get to the crunch.
20 points for him. He comes into championship reckoning.
Yeah, given the form of Yuki Cooney this weekend, this is a brilliant ride by Nakarin and Tirapulapat. Almost matched the pace of the Japanese rider.
Hafiz, Yuki blows up. The smile is already there from the SDG Harp Pro team. Very good from Chip Nakarim. Outstanding from bike number 92, Yuki Cooney. SDG Harp Pro. Their guys are already on the pit wall. They're looking to celebrate. It's a double at Sepang for Yuki Cooney, for SDG Harp Pro, and the new championship leader. Second is Chip Nakarin. Hafiz Sharim on the Ducati for JDT Racing is in P3. Aslan Shah, a wheelie, just gets there.
I don't know. I've been wrong more than once this weekend. I think Andy
leader. I don't think Andi Farid got through in 4. I don't. But my word, it was a gamble from Aslan Shah. It was Aslan Shah, the showman, just picked in P3. Nearly 4 seconds down, Hafiz Sharon Abdullah. I think that's probably as good as the JDT Racing team could expect from today. Aslan Shah Kamrazaman, a spectacular racing team. In 9, Shota Shimura for TKKR BMW Racing. 23 seconds down. Great to see Ibrahim Noradin waving behind. genuine contender though, in season number 1. We hope they are your winner. A win double for Yuki Kuni. And he's the form man going into the final 2 rounds.
Yes, he is. That was absolutely brilliant. He knew he had to play.
1. And he is your new championship leader with 2 races to go. But here are your championship standings. Andi Farid Istahar trails Yuki Kuni, your new championship leader, by 2 points. Happy Sharon Abdullah for the debutant JDT Racing, just 5 points to